G'day punters, welcome back to the channel. Today's episode, we're going to go through UFC Fight Night Saudi Arabia. This weekend, we've got Adesanys versus Imavov as the headlining act. We've also got Magomedov and Michael Venom Page in the co-main event. So I am going to touch on the top two fights. I will do a breakdown for the entire card, prelims, early prelims later in the week. But for today's episode, we'll keep it short, sharp, and sweet with the top two fights. So let's start with the main event. We've got Adesanys versus Nasruddin Imavov. Adesanya, we know enough about Adesanya. He's a counter striker. He lost to Strickland, then Duplessis, and, he could be looking at 3 losses on the trot. Imavov, he's a striker primarily. He can grapple when he needs to. He is on a 3-fight win streak. If he wins this, he pretty much fights for the belt, I'm assuming, after DDP and Chimaev gets booked. So he is going to be in that kind of conversation, but it's a big win if he can beat Adesanya. A former champion. As I said, cements himself as a title contender. You've got to look at the resumes, though. Adesanya losing to DDP and Strickland. DDP, he looked probably his best against DDP. And he got taken down in that 4th round and submitted. But you compare that to Imavov's record. And Imavov has Brendan Allen, Jared Cannonier. Is it really that impressive? Brendan Allen, he had the same reach, same height. He couldn't really get the job done in terms of getting a finish or a submission. Brendan Allen had his moments on the feet as well. Israel Adesanya has a 5-inch reach advantage over Imavov. He's probably going to win in terms of volume as well. He's probably going to throw more strikes than Imavov. I just don't see Imavov winning this. A lot of people are saying it's a pick'em, and a lot of people are saying that, Imavov's, going to put the nail in Adesanya's coffin. I don't really see that. I see Adesanya bouncing back. I see him bouncing back in spectacular fashion. I think, later rounds, maybe round 3 or 4, if it's pretty close on the feet, Adesanya's edging it, I think he's just going to go, hell for leather, all guns blazing. He's going to land that knockout blow late round 3, 4, or 5, in my opinion. I don't think Imavov's that good. He got lucky against Cannonier, he was getting beat up until he got that finish, which was pretty early. A lot of people would say as well. But yeah, give me Adesanya by knockout late in the rounds. I don't know what the odds are. I know Adesanya's quite a big favourite on the bookies anyway. I think it's about $1.30, $1.40. So knockout might get you, $2.50, $3 hopefully. So good luck with that one. The co-main event, Magomedov versus Michael Venom Page. Another intriguing fight. MVP moving up in division. I don't think he's fought at middleweight. Definitely not in the UFC. The only way people beat MVP is by taking him down. Magomedov has never landed a takedown in his career. He's 15-0. He's on a pretty good win streak. However, it's going to be interesting to see how he handles MVP's explosiveness, elusiveness as well. I think MVP only absorbs 1.5 strikes per minute, so he is quite elusive on the feet. Magomedov lands about 7 strikes. So a lot of people are saying this is a pick'em as well. A lot of people are saying that MVP is, he's going to land a knockout blow. He's not going to lose his power moving up a division, which I agree with. Probably not going to lose too much speed either. I don't think he's going to put on all that much size. I think he'll weigh in at the middleweight limit, but I don't think he's going to, blow up the day of the fight. So he's not going to lose his speed. He's not going to lose his power. He's going to be quite elusive, but I think where Magomedov is going to have a really distinct advantage is going to be in the kicking department in particular. I really think that the leg kicks are going to prove to be the winner here. I think it's going to go to decision. I think Magomedov is going to pick him apart. He throws his kicks like jabs. Like he's really going to dig those kicks into the calf. He's going to slow MVP down. It'll get to round 3. Shara will probably be cruising. I also don't think that Magomedov is, just with that name, Magomedov, do we really think that name is going to get beat and lose a decision over in Saudi Arabia? I don't think so. Especially against Michael Venom Page. I think this is a UFC giving a prospect a layup fight against an older fighter. MVP, look, he hasn't slowed down, but, Shara is just way too quick. He's way too quick. He throws his strikes like a welterweight anyway. It's not going to be like, he's moving up and he's got this big loping striker. No, he's much quicker than MVP. The only saving grace and the only chance I give MVP is that he could land a big knockout blow against Tricoli. Sharon Magomedov was getting touched up in the first round, just a couple straights, a couple overhands as well from Tricoli, which, if you're getting hit by Tricoli, MVP probably will land. My prediction though is that MVP will land a few in the early rounds, and Sharon Magomedov will win the decision. He's not losing a decision in Saudi Arabia. So with that said, there's our two predictions. Sharon Magomedov decision, Israel Adesanya by knockout later, rounds 3, 4, or 5. I will go through the entire card. I'll go through the early prelims. My boy Hamdi Abdel Wahab fighting on the early prelims. Get on board for that. I think it comes on about 1 a.m. Sydney time, so I'll be setting the alarm. It's Christmas Day. And then we got the prelims as well. So I'll go through the entire card. There's a couple of good fights on the main card as well. Jairzinho Rozenstruik, Sergey Pavlovich. There's Oliveira and Magomedov. Not those Magomedovs and Oliveira, but still a cracking fight. But I'll do a full breakdown end of the week. So other than that, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Good luck with your bets.